First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Oakson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from the Superdome. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and 2, it is Shuck. He's got his man, that's Olave. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air once more, Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again, Shuck. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Shuck. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5.
On second down, it's Shuck. Flush to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they go to work on 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Carter on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start with an option play to the right. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here. in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Penix. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Here's the option, running right. A pitch to Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Penix on 3rd down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Gain of 14. Let's go. And the Falcon first down.
From the gun, here is Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Play action. It's Penix. Flush to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Penix gonna throw again. This is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. There's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. The Saints move out on top, 14-0.
Falcons, nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 64
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 8-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for two.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Penix. Is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70. 60 Bison.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Penix forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 15.
18 Cardinal, 18
First
Cardinal.
down,
19
Atlanta.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing is Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Going up top. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
That was a beautiful route by the tight end there, Mike. He sells the corner, and then once the defensive back bites, he takes it back to the post. That's the open side. That's the big part of the field. And that's a big-time play that puts their offense inside the red zone.
And he'll take it on in. Charlie Werner. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
15. Saints, 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
They're on the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down. Chuck
to throw on 2nd down. The outside. side. That's caught by Hill. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis.
The score is Saints 20, Falcons 15.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Penix, exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, Penix. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
7 yards to go.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that's going to be a deflating end to what's been a really long and really good drive, Mike. I mean, The way they were moving the ball, points almost felt inevitable. But all it takes is the defense to just hunker in and make one play of their own. And now they get to head back to the sideline with that lead still intact.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. That one out wide for Kamara. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pick up at 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, it's Shuck. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. And as a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On first and 10, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So after the penalty, a break as they now have first and 5. Here's Robinson trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here is second and 7. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught in Tyler Algier. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's first down.
Let's go now. Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go, go.
Here's Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Kamara. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 40-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy in 70 ranges.
From the gun, it's shut. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Here a short one to Taysom Hill, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Important moment here, 3rd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. To throw is Chuck. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion. To the air again is Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Carter on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Rolling right. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. The Saints are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So this one, a win for the Saints. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.